Hey everyone, Ben Jones here, owner and founder of Fit Body Boot Camp, Arizona. And today we're gonna go over carbohydrates or carbs. You know, are they good or bad? Debunking some myths. Now, for those of you that don't know, my background is I went to school to be a dietitian, got my bachelor's in nutrition and dietetics, was working in cancer genetics for a while after college. And so this is a huge thing, it's a myth out there, or all sorts of myths that surround what carbs are. So now first, if you have not followed us on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, make sure to go ahead and follow us. Share this with your friends, get the word out, because it's gonna be some good stuff we're gonna go over today. Now, first and foremost, what are carbohydrates or carbs? Okay, first thing, they are all derived from some sort of plant source. You know, as you go through and you're gonna look here, there's a lot of different stuff. You're gonna have, you know, your potatoes, tubers, fruits, even a lot of your fruit juices, any type of flour, noodles, grains, quinoa. You know, you have all sorts of different stuff. Some of the mac and cheese, your sauerkraut, beans, even nuts and seeds, they all have carbs in them. Of course, your vegetables, you know, dairy, all has carbs in it. Now here's some of the other things that maybe you're not thinking about is the sauces, or what are the hidden sources of, say, sugar. You know, again, you can have soy sauce, there's honey, ketchup, A1, all that different types of stuff, barbecue sauce, and of course alcohol. It does have carbohydrates in it. So one of the first things you should also know is that for every 1 gram of carbohydrate, you have 4 calories in that. All right, and your body uses carbohydrates as its primary fuel source. So carbs are not evil. Carbs do not make you fat, but your body is wired in a way that it's going to use carbs first and foremost as its primary fuel source. Now, if you want to lose fat, the key is that you have to deplete your carbohydrate intake, which carbs convert to glucose, so your body no longer has a steady supply of glucose, and then your body starts using fat, your fat stores, right, to, you know, that's ultimately how you burn fat. So guys, I want to go through a few of these different things, so that way that you know what are the good carbs and what are the bad ones, what should you stick to and what should you avoid. All right, now some of the good ones, all right, is again, you have any types of your yams, potatoes, you have a lot of quinoa, brown rice, whole grain noodles, of course your veggies. You know, there's a lot of good stuff that you can get there. Also some of the things, instead of having regular dairy, you know, make sure that you grab almond milk, but make sure you get the unsweetened kind. Here's where so many people get in trouble though. It is the added sugar, okay? So one of the things that you want to make sure that you avoid is all the excess sugar, and some hidden culprits of this is, again, your juices. All right, juices are loaded with sugar. While they may be healthy in some regards, most of them, even if they are 100% natural fruit juice, they are loaded with sugar. That sugar causes that insulin spike, and it causes, you know, eventually what's going to happen is when you have this repeatedly over your life, is that it's going to, you know, it could lead to diabetes. All right, now another thing, such as these, is that not only are these fruit juice, but they typically have a lot of added sugar in there, of high fructose corn syrup and other items. Now, you'll also see, of course, hey, your sweets, this has all your sugar, but another big thing here is, again, like I said, some of your sauces, the ketchup, a lot of these are loaded with excess sugar. So here's the key, just so you know, after going through all of that, what you want to do for carbohydrates. All right, avoid items with added sugar. Eat a balanced diet that has your veggies, has fruits, has grains, has all that in there. You can absolutely do that. All right, and if you have a sweet tooth, this is what I recommend. Stevia. Get little stevia droppers, add that into any of your you know, drinks or foods that you need, you know, that extra edge of sweetness. So anyways, guys, there you go. That is your overview of carbohydrates. Now again, if you have questions, just please let us know. We're here to help, and we can't wait to see you soon at the next workout.